Alright guys, welcome back to another one. Today I'm still working on this Honda Accord and she's coming along pretty good. So just to keep you up to date, if you haven't watched the other episodes, I'll give you a recap now, but if you want, please go back and check them out. So far what we've done is taking care of the paint corrections. So faded paint, that's all been done. Bonnet, roof, boot, and the rear quarter panel, that's all been painted. No more faded paint on it. The top might need another polish, so I'm gonna hit that with another cut and another polish. So if you remember the car when we got it, that whole section was missing. So we got a new bumper now and I've got it painted. But as far as the paint and stuff, that's looking really good and I'm happy with it. We also had the leak from the rocker cover gasket. We've obviously we've fitted a new gasket, pulled that all off, put a new one on, and no more leaks so far. I mean, I haven't been for a long drive, but she's not leaking yet. So yeah, we've taken care of the gasket seal and we've put a new one in there, and she stopped the leak so far and looking good. Also, as you can see, looking at that, we've also got the intake pipe all fitted in and plumbed. She's all plumbed up as she should. So she makes proper Honda noises now from the intake. Happy with that, because if you have a Honda, you definitely want them to be making these noises. Also, upgraded the head unit system. That's a lot better. I mean, I'll turn it on and we'll do a run through of the functions on this, but if you've seen these head units around, then you probably know how they function. And another little thing that just fell off there, but put that back on there for now until I'm ready. So we've got the 360 dash cam mounted up here on the windscreen, and I think every car should have a dash cam these days, but these things have been put in just to make the interior look a bit more modern, and it just looks good. And if you're wondering what this is the GPS. Obviously you can mount it anywhere you want at the front, but for some reason I thought that would be a quirky good place. Might even bring up a conversation. So yeah, I still have all this overspray that I have to take off because I didn't mask up properly, but I knew I was going to do this. So let me get into this job of clearing off all of this overspray off the car. Alright, so first I'm going to lay down the sheet because I don't want to drop any thinners on my paint job. Okay, here you can see me scratching away at the paint because in the scour that I'm using, it's half foam and half scour. I soak it in thinners and then I scrub away at the overspray on my windscreen, and then I wash it down with soap and water. So I'll repeat this process over the whole windscreen. I'll also do this process over any other windows that are covered in overspray. Right now I'm going to use some cutting compound on the glass. Alright, so overspray on the outside of the window is gone. That's good. Got to polish the inside because there's just fingerprints and glare and grease all on the inside. But as far as the outside, look at this. Alright, so as you can see, we got that overspray off the windscreen, which is good because you can see through it. But now I have to go through the inside and polish that, but I'll do it when it gets a bit cooler because right now it is hot. I have to repeat the process on the other windows that the overspray hit, which we'll see later this. We're gonna get that off, so there's a little bit of overspray there, and on the back windscreen. So I'll just go hit those. You guys don't have to come with me, and we'll get to the end real quick. So I'll be back. Alright guys, so it's a few hours later and the sun's gone by, and as you can see I can finally get to doing something on this windscreen. So as you can see, I'm going to start on this banner. So I'm going to lay the banner across the windscreen. And then usually for the height, I usually go on the inside, put the window visors down, and then I'll put the bottom of the window banner just below where you would usually have the visors viewing. So at the moment I'm just placing it down and putting the backing off so I can stick it down, and I'm applying some wet spray to it just so it's easier to move around and manipulate the tint, and peel it off and stick it down. And after that, you just squeegee all the water out. Start from the middle. Make sure you always start when tinting, you squeegee out from the middle and push it out to the sides. Now we're just taking off some excess because it's biting down, and add some heat. If you keep on getting a strip pop up, just keep squeegeeing it, and then use some heat to remove any type of dew and liquid from behind there, because it needs to stick down and it's just not sticking. So just keep squeegeeing them out, using some heat if you need it, and then cut the edges off, trim them. And once it's all down, I usually like to go over the thing with the heat gun and make sure it's all stuck down. So there it is, guys. I left a little tear over on this corner so I can easily rip it off when she's all dry in about 20 minutes or so. Such an easy, basic modification. I usually do them on most of my cars just because I like window benders and I don't like using the window visors on the inside. These, they still let you view through. There's no blocking like the visors would, and it stops all the glare. And in my preference, they just look cool. All right then, moving on to something else. All right guys, so I got some parts in the other day, but I didn't have anything to record on, and I was charging this thing. But while I was doing that, I couldn't wait, and I got the coilovers and I installed them without putting it on film. So best I can do right now is just show you how she sits and jack up the car. We'll rip a wheel off and take a look at the budget eBay coilovers that are on this budget build. Showing you how she sits on these coilovers that I didn't actually get to record for you guys. Sorry about that. But let's just check how she sits. So that's how she sits in the rear right now, and that's on the stock wheels. What are they? Are those 16s? Yeah, 16s. And in the front, she's sitting like this. So that's the coilovers. You know, as low as she can go, spring stretched out, and the bottom raised right up, and the thread put right down. So she's as low as she can get with stock settings, without having to customize the coilovers as far as trimming down the threading and stuff so we can get a bit more height out of it, but we're not going to do that. So I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to sit. I may have to raise her about 3/4 of an inch in the rear, because that'll be good for the 18s, but that's not going to be good. They're going to tuck too hard and we're going to have problems with the police. Check it out, boys. So we got the coilovers in there. She is dropped. So she's as far down as she can possibly go, unless I cut some of the threadings. But I got to get slim ones for the wheels I have. But can't wait to chuck the rims on and see what it looks like. There it is. The color match isn't perfect because that's black gloss and that's the original paint. You can hear something.
Every day.
Downstairs. Bottomed out you. Drop smooth. Come on, bounce. Usually bounces hard out of my way. Some bouncies right here.
Nah, she's good. She's good. That's not too low at all.
It's pretty low.
I'll drive that
over the tires. pull over here, you can drive. Oh, that's pretty decent. We haven't even bottomed out yet. It should have. Oh, that's the bump. That's the bump that gets everybody. That didn't even bang. Oh wow, that's pretty good. I'm actually real happy with that suspension.
Very.
Oh, eBay suspension, BFO. Actually, they're not bad. Actually, I should stop saying that. They're not best. They're at the bottom of the shopping list. Alright, so like you just saw, just took the car for a test drive to test out the new suspension, test out the BFO eBay coilovers, and honestly, the test drive, going through the bumpy parts of the town where we usually hit bumps and we usually bottom out and get really bad scrapes, we didn't actually experience that with this car today, and I don't know if that's a letdown or not, but that's actually a good thing, because most cars usually bump and scrape over those sections, so that's cool. But the car itself is running good. The suspension, pretty happy with that, considering the pricing, and we got them off eBay, so they were very cheap. But as far as the car is coming along, I'm actually liking it. I stuck that sticker on there just because I was bored and I had it laying in front of me. So before we go, guys, I'll just do a little quick walk around of the car as she is right now. So there she is currently, guys. So if you've seen it from the beginning, you know what she looked like. Big gap missing there because that whole section wasn't there. And the bonnet and the roof and the boot were all faded. There was all clear coat missing and it was down to the primer. But we got some paint on there. She's looking a lot better now. Let me back up. Here we go. So yeah, the paint on it has come out really well. I did a quick pass of polishing over the car, but I will be doing another one with a ceramic coat when we get to the end of wrapping this whole car up. And now that those BFO coilovers are on, she actually makes the car sit really well. I know, but in the video, that doesn't look as low as it does, like looking at it IRL. Come around here. But so that's how she is right now, guys, and I think I'm just going to leave everything right here for now. I do have a few other things I have to do, but I'll put those up in the next episode. I'm happy with the way she's coming out. Alright guys, if you're still here, thanks for watching the episode. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next episode, which I'll probably be putting out in the next 2 to 3 days. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one. Peace!